fellow carbon-based bipeds. I am Scott Rose, and you are watching Explosions and Stuff. Today, I'll be reviewing the 1995 film Black Scorpion, starring Joan Severance, Bruce Abbott, Garrett Morris, and Stephen Lee. But first, a word from our sponsors. An overview of the movie? After her father is killed by the district attorney, Darcy Walker is suspended from the police for being too violent during his arrest. She then decides to become a vigilante and take the law into her own hands. Using all sorts of high-tech gadgets, she becomes the Black Scorpion and sets out to take down the criminal mastermind known as the Breathtaker. The pros of this movie? Well, first of all, this movie does not waste time at all getting to the action. One of the first scenes of this movie is a car chase / gunfight. People just hanging outside of cars, shooting guns and stuff, and trying to shoot each other, and guys run away from cops, and the cop car hits something and flips and crashes, and then another cop comes in and starts chasing them, and more gunfire and stuff. It is just exciting, edge of your seat, really fun to watch, and really sets the tone for how this movie should go. The action in this movie does not at all waste time to start. It is fantastic. Tying in with that, the car chases in this movie are very exciting and very fun. The kind of thing that wants to get you on your edge of your seat. It is fantastic. There's like 2 or 3 car chases in this movie, and they're all exciting. They're all fantastic. There's gunfire, sharp turns, and cars flipping and stuff. All the car chases in this movie are fantastic and glorious. Also, which kind of surprised me, this movie is well acted for what it is. I mean, I'm pretty sure this was a made-for-TV movie that they kind of put other stuff into to kind of get it an R rating later on. Either that, or it was just clearly just a low-budget direct-to-video movie. One of the two, I'm not exactly sure which. But either way, for what it was, I thought the acting in this movie was really good. It was believable. It really set the tone for how these characters were and established the characters and expressed their emotion very well. Some of the characters were kind of campy, yeah, but I think that was intentional. The acting in this movie was really good for what this movie was. The cons of this movie? Well, I'll be honest, the movie was kind of slow. I mean, yeah, it had the great action right away, and the car chase scenes were fantastic. But aside from that, it was slow. It took a long time to really establish what was going on. At one point, I thought I was close to almost done with the movie. Like, I figured, there's probably only 10 minutes left in this movie. It's an hour and a half long. I checked to see how much time had passed. Only 50 minutes. I was just over halfway through the movie. I still had another however long left. I mean, really? You gotta speed the movie up a bit. This is a fast superhero movie. It's supposed to be fast-paced, supposed to have a lot of action to it, but they didn't have that. There wasn't really a lot of fast-paced, exciting action in this movie, and to tie in with that, this is a superhero movie where it specializes in the lead character being a superhero who's ridding the city of crime and fighting this crime boss. But the person they have playing the superhero, the lead person, she can't fight. Her fight scenes were horrible and god-awful. I mean, you could tell everything was staged and she had no idea what she was doing. At one point, she was sitting there training against a punching bag and she was just flailing her limbs at it, hoping to connect. You could tell. It was like this person had no idea what they were doing, but they were trying to look like they knew what they were doing, and they were failing miserably at looking like they knew what they were doing. It was horrible and really bad. I couldn't stand it, and it really took me out of this movie. But the thing that bothered me the most about this movie, it didn't know what it was. It didn't know what it wanted to be. At some points, it was like, it's going to be really serious and dark and brooding. And next scenes, it's going to be like, it's going to be campy and silly like the 60s Batman TV show. No, that's just not good. You need to make up your mind. It's either going to be serious, dark, and brooding, or campy and silly. Pick one. You can't bounce them back. You can't bounce back and forth between the two of them. It'll ruin your movie. My overall thoughts on the movie? I'm just going to go right out and say it. This movie gets the Zangief. I don't like it, and I don't dislike it. I'm just indifferent about it. Let's be honest, this movie banked on an eye candy superhero and then had her in, for lack of a better term, frumpy looking clothes for most of the movie. This is one of those movies where if someone wanted to watch it with me, I'd watch it again. But at the same time, I won't be upset if I never watch this movie again in my life. The simple truth is, the eye candy superhero concept is the only reason I can think of to watch Black Scorpion. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like it and subscribe to my channel for new action movie reviews posted every week and top 10 lists posted on the 10th of every month. If you have any recommendations for things you'd like me to cover in the future, please leave them in the comments below and follow us on Twitter at explosions_TV. Thank you and have a nice day.